All right, Queens, welcome back to the Savage Girl's Guide to Men. This is episode 4, and I have to start by saying thank you. The DMs, the stories you've shared, the screenshots of you dragging men with savage wisdom in their own text, chef's kiss. We are not just surviving out there, we are creating a whole damn movement. Now, if you're new here, baby, you have some homework, because this is episode 4, and if you haven't listened to the first 3, you're missing the foundation. Episode 1 is about why men find love looking for sex, and women find sex looking for love. That episode, whew, I had women writing to me like, Sam, you just explained my last 5 breakups. Episode 2 is why the dating apps are trash, and why you should delete them. I dragged the entire $8 billion swiping industry, and reminded you no man who couldn't walk up to you in Target doesn't deserve your time online. Episode 3 is about infidelity. I cannot control if a man cheats on me, but I can damn sure control how I handle it if he does. This one hit home. I told you we can't stop betrayal, but you can stop handing over your self-worth to someone who's already proved that they don't deserve it, who's already shown you they don't value it. So if you haven't heard them, pause right here and go binge watch those. This podcast builds like chapters, and today we're opening chapter 4, the Black Cat Golden Retriever Dating Theory. And let me make this plain right now, this dynamic works the best when the man, the male partner, the masculine energy is the golden retriever, and the female, the feminine energy is the black cat. Flip it, sis, you're writing your heartbreak playlist before the first date is even cold. So grab a drink, grab your pen if you're note-taking queen, because we're about to unpack why the happiest, most long-lasting relationships are built on one savage truth. The man has to love the woman just a little bit more. All right, let's paint this picture. Golden retriever men. These are the men that light up when you walk into the room. They wag their tail. Not literally, but you feel it. They're eager. They're consistent. They're the ones that post you, brag about you, and show you off like you're the Super Bowl trophy. And here's the kicker. Men fall in love by doing, by taking action, by showing up, by investing. A man knows his intentions of you within seconds of meeting you. Seconds. So don't ever let a man tell you, I just need more time to figure out what I want. He has known from the start. He just doesn't want you enough to make it clear. Now the black cat woman, she's mysterious. She's selective. She doesn't beg for attention. She doesn't perform. She walks into the room like she owns it, and she lets everyone else figure out how to adjust. She's unpredictable in the best way. One day she's affectionate, the next day she's reserved, and that keeps him engaged. A golden retriever thrives on the mystery. Because here's the truth, golden retrievers thrive on approval. Black cats, they could not care less. I had a friend who dated a man who was pure golden retriever energy. I'm talking making sure her vehicle always had fuel, texts every single morning, and always asking how he could help. And her, she was the black cat all day long. She'd roll her eyes and say, thanks, babe, and just keep reading her book. And you know what happened? He adored her even more. 10 years later, he's still wagging his tail. You want to know why? Because she never flipped into retriever mode. She let him earn her every single day. That tension, him eager, her selective, that's what kept the desire alive. And here's why this dynamic is fire. For a relationship to work long term, the man has to love the woman just a little bit more. Men fall in love through action. They bond through effort, through pursuit, through earning. Women, we're different. We could fall in love with the roach if he treated us right long enough. We'll nurture, we'll overlook, and we'll rationalize. That's why it has to be him loving a little bit harder. Because if he's wagging his tail, putting in effort, showing up over and over, then he respects the relationship. He values it. Imagine this, 2 scenarios. In the first, she loves him more. She plans the date. She texts good morning. She forgives the disrespect. He crumbs. She calls it love. But in the second scenario, he loves her more. He plans the dates. He checks in. He brags about her. She receives. She chooses. She sets standards. That one lasts. Our hearts are Velcro. Their hearts are Teflon. If we love harder, it sticks to us and slides off them. If they love harder, they're locked in. That's why this dynamic isn't cute animal talk. It's survival. Now let's drag what happens when this dynamic is flipped, when the woman is the golden retriever. Disaster. She's chasing. She's proving. She's apologizing for things she didn't even do. She's rearranging her life for a man that wouldn't even rearrange his Saturday golf game for her. She's begging for scraps. And him, he's bored, detached, and lazy. Example 1 is the saint of tolerance friend. I have a friend who is pure golden retriever energy. She altered her entire life to fit into her man's. She took on his hobbies. She started to pretend she loved hunting. She started listening to his kind of music, even though, trust me, it was not her vibe. She reshaped her entire self around him like Play-Doh. And what did he do? He cheated on her. Bold, in the face, and she still married him. They're still together, but let me tell you the truth. That marriage has lasted because she has the tolerance of a saint. Not because he adores her, not because he cherishes her the way he should. Because she decided to lower herself into permanent golden retriever mode. That's not love, that's survival. Example number 2 is my friend Michelle. Michelle dated a guy who is pure black cat energy. Detached, aloof, the kind of guy who would forget about plans and then still act like it was no big deal. She slipped right into retriever mode. She begged, she proved, she apologized for things she didn't even do, and what happened? He got lazier. He respected her less. Eventually he cheated, and then he told her that she was lucky he even gave her a chance. See the pattern? When a woman turns retriever, the man doesn't step up. He steps back. He invests less and he takes more. And the relationship rots. That's why I'll keep saying it. Ladies, if you're the one chasing, you've already lost. Stop being the retriever. Sit in your black cat energy. Let him fetch. Because when you flip the script, you're teaching him to treat you like a doormat. Let's bring this down to earth. Celebrity couples. Look at the ones that last. Almost always the man is the retriever. He gushes, he shows up, he brags. The woman, black cat. She receives, she chooses, she lets him adore her. Now let's look at the train wrecks. She's chasing him, she's defending him, she's covering up his mess. That's when she's the retriever and it always ends ugly. Now imagine this, you have 2 men texting you. The first one texts, "What you doing?" And that's it. The other guy sends, "Good morning, beautiful. I know you had that big meeting today. I know you'll crush it. I'll bring dinner tonight. You don't have to worry about cooking." Which one is golden retriever energy? Which one's a stray? The golden retriever doesn't just talk. He shows up. If he doesn't, he's not your man. He's for the streets. All right, let's make this practical. How do you step into your black cat energy? Step 1, boundaries are luxury. Stop apologizing for them. Step 2, selectivity is power. Stop giving men boyfriend privileges before they've earned the title. Step 3, mystery is magnetic. Stop trauma dumping on date 1. Stop performing, let him earn your story. One of my coaching clients had the habit of oversharing. Date 1, she'd lay her whole childhood trauma on the table. And guess what? Men would act empathetic for the first week and then ghost. Why? Because she gave away intimacy without them having to earn it. Once she got selective, once she started pulling back, men started showing up differently. Black cat energy says, I am not here to convince you to love me. I'm here to see if you're capable. So let him earn it, let him prove it. Don't reward bare minimum behavior. You are not Amazon Prime with free shipping. Baby, you're Cartier, priceless, exclusive. Now let's clap back to the peanut gallery. Not all men are golden retrievers. Exactly. And that's why not all men get chosen. Women are manipulative if they make men chase. No, girl, it's called being selective. Men compete for jobs, promotions, and even sneakers on release day. But women, suddenly effort is manipulation? Miss me with that. Imagine this, you're hiring someone for a job. Candidate A shows up late, no resume, didn't even try. Candidate B shows up early, in a suit, resume printed, and references ready. Who do you hire? That's what selection is, not manipulation. Now for my queens, what if I'm not naturally a black cat? Then you practice. You start with 1 no. Sit in the discomfort and watch your life shift. Next question, can 2 black cats work? No. That's 2 aloof ghosts ignoring each other, no passion. Can 2 golden retrievers work? Nope. Chaos. Both begging, both insecure, no polarity. Balance is everything. He's the retriever, you're the cat, that's fire. All right, queens, let's land this plane. The black cat versus golden retriever dating theory isn't just a cute metaphor. It's a blueprint. Golden retriever men, they adore, they pursue, they commit. Black cat women select. They set the bar, they refuse crumbs. That's balance, that's attraction, that's lasting love. Men love through action, women love through connection. If you want it to last, he has to love you harder. So here's the savage mic drop. Stop chasing men that wouldn't even chase their own dreams. If he's not wagging his tail for you, he's not your man. And if you're not sitting pretty in black cat energy, you're training men to treat you like a doormat. Choose better, love lasts when he loves harder. Queens, if this hit, share this episode with another woman who needs to hear this wisdom. Tag me and DM me your black cat golden retriever stories. I'd love to hear them. If you're not already, you can find me on TikTok under the Samantha's Savage Wisdom. As always, stay savage.